Hi guys, how are you? This is Noelle from Weird Chats. So happy back to school as we navigate the classrooms. Hope you're having an enjoyable year. I know many of you are slowly, walking into the classroom as the rest of the US and the world is starting back to school because of our different schedules. But on that note, just wanted to share a couple things. Below is a really cool link to some tips that we shared that we recorded a couple years ago with one of our weird kids on how to take inventory, your current items that you have from years prior, and really audit your back to school supplies. We love to talk about auditing your glass and auditing your clothing. Now let's audit our back to school items. It is very important. I hear constantly, even from my fellow moms and peers, male and female, constantly hearing, oh, I have all these folders. I'm not buying new folders. You don't need to. If the folders and any remnants of years prior, again, that you have school supplies that are still in good condition, listen, reuse them again, especially if you have like plastic folders, as long as they're not like, dingy and torn. You can literally take a baby wipe, or just take a cloth and some vinegar and some dish soap, shake it in a bottle and a spray bottle, and you spray it on there and it comes right off. And then you can, put a new label, or with a Sharpie, write the new name of the kid or the teenager and their subject matter for this upcoming school year. There's a variety. Mason jars is a great thing. Ladies, gentlemen, fellow teachers, I use my mason jars, and you can check it out. I use my mason jars a lot to put my pens, my pencils, to store a lot of variety of supplies. Also some greenery, or a flour. So many really, really cool ways. With that, I also wanted to share a favorite item that I actually bought last year. Also sustainable at IKEA. It was super cheap. It was literally like under $5. I was like, what are these people doing? They're literally giving away these products. But nonetheless, it's just been so durable and it was so affordable. And not to always say that when it's cheap, that it's not going to be useful, but I was very surprised. I will turn. So again, check out the link below of back to school on just how to audit your back to school supplies, guys. And also, side tip, if you have a lot of like colored pencils, like I found myself this year having an enormity amount of colored pencils. And of course, what's on the list? Colored pencils. So I, went through them, make sure we had all our red, whites, and blues, and our yellows, greens, and oranges, and, purples. And if they're more than half of the pencil is still in use,